This is the beginning of a new day. God has given me this day to use as I will. I can waste it, or I can use it for good. What I do today is very important because I'm exchanging a day of my life for it. When tomorrow comes, this day will be gone forever, leaving something in its place I have traded for it. I want it to be gain, not loss, good, not evil, success, not failure, in order that I shall not forget the price I paid for it.
This just makes it perfect. This just makes it perfect. We're behind. They're all fired up. We got class, we're going to find it out. We got class, and I know we got it. Then when we get the ball, we got to have 11 people. 11 people is just going to do their job, whatever it is. Just going to do their job and try to score.
He is the winningest Division I football coach in history, with a record of 323 victories against just 85 losses and 1 tie. He had a winning record as a head coach at Maryland, Kentucky, and Texas A&M. But Coach Paul Bear Bryant's legacy was built at Alabama, and it's a legacy that goes beyond wins and losses.
When you line all the great football coaches that have been in the United States, I'd say Coach Bryant's probably the best, because he had the knack of making the average player play hard. He used to say from time to time that he couldn't coach those great ones, even though he had a lot of good ones and great ones in his career, but he took a lot of pride in feeling like he could make the average player play extremely hard. He knew X's and O's, he knew people, he knew players, he knew how to condition them, he knew when to back off. He's the best coach. I don't think anybody can even be close to him.
The same thing win. It always won. And we just have a different bunch of excuses if we lose.
When he got up the board and talked about offense, he knew what he was saying. When he talked about defense, he was an expert. When he talked about the kicking game, nobody ever questioned what he was saying. I remember one time I went into his office and I thought I'd come up with a new defense, and I wanted to explain it to him. I can see myself now going over the movements, the motions, the unbalanced line, the backs out. I guess 45 minutes I talked about it. I put the eraser down and said, "Coach, now do you have any questions?" He said, "Why should I have any questions?" I said, "I hadn't been in that defense 15 years ago. You better know what you were talking about, and you better be prepared, and you better have done it somewhere along the line. You just couldn't talk the walk. Somewhere along the line, you had to walk it."
Although his knowledge of the game was unsurpassed, most who have come in contact with Coach Bryant feel his success was due to an intangible quality within the man himself.
I've heard coaches say, "Well, I treat everybody alike." Well, I don't treat everybody alike. Everybody has a different personality, but I treat everyone fairly. I want them to know we care, and I do care. You've got to win their confidence. They got to have some confidence in win their trust, or you're not going to be able to motivate them to do anything else. And back to that care business. Used to, I didn't ever tell them. I tell them now, if I can't love you, pet you, and brag on you, I don't want you.
The key ingredient that he had that I don't think other people had is everybody wanted to please Coach Bryant. The players wanted to please him, the coaches wanted to please him, secretaries wanted to, the administration, alumni, trustees, whatever it is, really, really wanted to. I know as a player, you just wanted a kind word from Coach Bryant. It's on his staff. If he said you did a good job or something, I mean, it meant something. And I think that was the key.
Coach Bryant felt his most significant successes came off the football field.
I think the thing that really pleased Coach Bryant was to see his players and his coaches be successful. If one of them could become a head coach, or one of his players become a doctor, or a parent, a school teacher, or whatever it was, and he was successful at doing it, I think this really, really pleased Coach Bryant.